So, John Boy here, how y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Do I have it up too loud? Hang on, let me turn that down. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not too good at this, am I? Oh, man. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? We live in some crazy times, man. We live in a time prison. I'm just sitting here doing my time, you know what I mean? Oh Lord, where have you been? I need some help, Lord. I need all the help I can get. My driver's license has been suspended for no reason at all. I just got fired for no reason at all. Oh Lord, I know you know what you're doing. Thank you for this life of poverty and bad luck. Thank you for showing me what it's really like to be down here like this. Oh man, y'all, what can you do? What can you say? It's just crazy as hell, man. I love nature. What part of this was real, people? What part of this live stream is real? Do you know? Can you tell? Hello. So, John Boy here. How y'all doing today? Oh man, it's a crazy day in the neighborhood. A crazy day in the neighborhood, let me tell you what. What did I do with my live chat? Did I have a live chat? Oh, oh, there's people out there. Mike Smith, Mountain Girl, Bang Bang. Man, who? Watchwoman of the Dragon. How y'all doing out there? I just saw a couple of videos. Y'all know how I used to talk about the neutrino stuff, and well, I just ran across some stuff, but I don't even really care anymore. It's just, look, it's so simple. The best way to get out of here is not to attach yourself to anything here. Do not want anything here. Do not think you did not get anything. I mean, just feel like you lack for nothing regardless. I mean, I know I'm not where I want to be, but I'm just saying, man, the only way out of here is not to attach yourself to here. I've left here before. I don't know why they sent me back. I guess they said double or nothing. I don't know. But yeah. Man, let me see if I can read this chat over here. I'm trying something different here. Let me see if I can show y'all. All right, how am I got here? The chat's over here somewhere. It's right here. But man, I can't see anymore. Yeah, they changed up my phone, man. They changed up how you I guess, like, say you're on YouTube and you go down there and just exit out of the whole YouTube, and then you can hit a button and you can look what's you had open or whatever, and you can exit out of it. They changed those two buttons around on each side, and I'm like, man, why do they do this? What am I doing here? Oh, I got the wrong. Here we go. Now where is that at? And that's not what I wanted to show. Hang on. Let me go like this and go like this. All right, there we go. What was this? Oops. There's the video I played as if it was really me live. Oh, y'all, look, I don't go live much. Oh, man. Let's see, where was I at? What was I trying to do? All right, I'm right here. Got that window turned. Okay. I want to show. Oh, that's that window. Hang on. Yeah, that's the one I want. Now, where is it at? Where are you? Where? Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Hey, listen to the glitch that's in this video. Anyhow, hang on. Let me figure out how to get me off here. Listen to this glitch, though.
The danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads. But here's what most people
What the hell did it just say? I sat there, I'm like, what in the world did that thing just say? Here, I'm going to turn my mic off so that.
Your warheads. But here's what most people missed.
What the hell?
Conference
I mean, look, I'm telling y'all, half this stuff we're watching and the stuff we're listening to on the radio is not even the real artist voice and stuff, man. It's all AI generated. Man, I've been hearing songs and I'm like, man, I don't remember it being that way. And then I'm hearing it sang a different way, but it sounds like the artist. And I'm like, man, I've been listening to that song forever. And I don't remember that in the lyrics. And I don't remember, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man. And then one day, Ryan Upchurch did a video and I was watching it. And he said, y'all, look, be careful out there. And he said, these songs you're listening to are AI generated and they're not the actual artist's voice. They're AI generated voices of the artist, everything. Man, this thing, look, that's what was the beginning and the end is this dadgum. But anyhow, yeah, this thing.
Musk specifically mentioned the combination of quantum computing and AI as an existential.
Man, they look, we're in bad trouble, y'all. This is like Terminator times. They already got the Skylink or Skynet, whatever it was in Terminator, is here. Our brother Elon, he's already got his how did he say? Oh, what was that he said he didn't have that the others had? Legions. Yeah. He said he didn't have legions of warriors, but he really does. They're just in warehouses. Look, and they self fold up into like a suitcase. It'd be a heavy ass suitcase, but what I'm saying is they can fold up small, and ooh, they're man. I'm just. But anyhow, I was talking about neutrinos, and they got these Dune bases. And Dune is deep underground neutrino experiments. And they do these experiments. Uh-oh. Damn, I pulled that out. I didn't mean to do that. Is there any way to get that back down in there? Yeah. There we go. All right. Which one was I going to watch? Oh, yeah. Where am I at now? What? All right. Let's watch this one real quick. And I'm going to be quiet.
Tepe and a team of international scientists are using a massive underground neutrino detector.
The neutrino experiment is very difficult, and only a few experiments running in the world. So it is, it's just extremely prestigious to visit this place.
The T2K experiment uses a vast water-filled cavern buried 1,000 meters underground in central Japan.
The DOSE boat it's called the dream boat for neutrino scientists. So it's a dream of every neutrino scientist in the world to row this boat. In this picture, I'm not really working. It's a more likely selfie because I think it's really cool.
Everything in this $100 million golden chamber is designed to maximize the chances of catching the precious interactions with matter. Concentrated beams of hundreds of trillions of neutrinos are fired every second towards it. 50,000 tons of ultra-pure water slow down the neutrinos. Any interactions are seen as tiny bursts of light, picked up by one of the 13,000 sensors.
These detectors are so sensitive. When you have a flashlight in the moon, you can still see it from the Earth.
Tepe is part of the team recording and comparing the flavor changes in neutrinos and their antimatter twin, antineutrinos. Tracking these ghostly rebels takes a lot of patience.
Having a little
We work 24
slow
hours,
internet down
365
here in
days, maybe not
hills.
24 hours. I sleep sometimes. But
We're on the
then
hillbilly.
if you're lucky, maybe one or two neutrinos interact sometimes.
Finally, in 2020, after 10 long years of observations, Tepe and the team made a critical discovery about neutrinos.
We accumulated enough data to make one conclusion. That is, neutrino oscillations and the anti-neutrino oscillations may be different.
While still tentative, the size of the oscillation is the biggest ever seen between any matter and antimatter particles. So the neutrino could hold the key to why matter dominates in our universe.
So that's why it's very exciting.
I am the neutrino that they spoke of. No. Y'all don't pay any attention to me. I've lost my mind. Oh, but anyhow, that wasn't the video I wanted to show, but that was one of them. I just wanted... Uh-oh. What the hell?
Is your clearinghouse software causing
Oh,
more
we got
problems
an
than it
egg
solves?
on.
Discover Service
Is
Center
it-
by Office Ally,
It's still
the smarter
playing
way to
on here,
manage
though. I gotta
claims.
find this
With
thing.
Service
Where's
Center,
it at?
submit claims to any payer using one streamlined solution, saving you time and effort. Check eligibility in real time, reduce claim rejections, and
Why do
improve
they
your
have
revenue
to
cycle,
saturate
all with a simple
everything with so many
web-based
damn
platform.
persons?
And with no sign-up fees or long-term contracts, Service Center offers a cost-effective solution for every
I
practice.
cannot find
Join
where-
over 80,000 healthcare organizations that trust Office Ally to simplify their workflows. Take control of your claims process today. Visit OfficeAlly.com to get started.
I don't know where I'm at. Oh, look at my screen, man. I'm lost. Where am I?
From CeraVe, new anti-dandruff hair care eliminates up to 100% of visible
Can
flakes.
y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on with this thing. I've got 10 whole views. I've been on for 7 hours and 11 minutes. No, I'm joking. Super Day 44, how you doing out there? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Watch out for the flooding and bullcrap they're trying to do. They weaponize this deadgum weather like crazy. I was trying to get to this right here. I just don't want to, get a copyright or something because I haven't, provided any links because I've been procrastinating. Oh, there's where the chat is. There we go. I need to move me out of the way. No. Hang on. What? Are we back to that? Y'all remember when I tricked you when you first turned on the play button? Where'd I go? I'm losing it, y'all, really am. I can't get it any higher. Oh yeah, I can. I'm sorry, I didn't have my volume up enough. My bad. What about the video audio when I'm playing videos? Is it loud enough or do I need to go up a little more on that? I know my problem's this speaker in the background, but I can't hear what I'm playing. This, what do you call it, voice card or whatever you want to call it, it ain't set up right. I don't know why it won't let me hear what's on the computer. You see what I'm saying? But it'll allow me to put stuff on the computer, like, I can hit.
Bring that ass back like a boom boom.
Oh, I don't want to hear that. But we can get all the clapping going, the laughing. Oh, I get a lot of that. Yeah, I get a lot of that. But oh, somebody blew me a kiss. Is applesauce out there? I know it's a bad joke. But anyhow, I can turn that off. I just, I don't know. Man, it just ain't, YouTube ain't like it used to be for me. I still got them taking videos down on my ScrewTube channel and this channel, and they've been up for like 6 years. It's like, they've been here for 6 years. Now all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we're gonna have to, remove that because it's offensive or something. I don't know. Uh-oh, where'd I go? I'm trying to work on this thing right here and I'm having problems. That didn't switch it. For some reason, I can't get the chat behind my camera. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, well, let me see. Y'all want to listen to this one for a minute? I'm going to turn my volume down and jump out. I'll leave the chat up on the screen. No, I don't even have the chat up there, do I? Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing over here. See, I'm over here. Look, I got the studio going, man. I'm over here setting up over here, thinking I'm broadcasting this, and I'm actually broadcasting that. And I was going to broadcast this out without my camera showing. See what I'm saying? So let me do like this and do like that. And there we go. I'm going to turn my mic off and hit play on this.
Results so alarming, operations were immediately halted. What it discovered might be beyond anything we're prepared to handle. The system that was supposed to help us explore the stars may have revealed something about our future that nobody expected. What happened behind closed doors at NASA and Google's Quantum Lab has led to the strangest silence in advanced computing history. Multiple sources from 2023 and 2024 report unexpected results that defied known physics. But here's the kicker. NASA never denied it. They just went completely dark. And when the world's most powerful quantum computer suddenly stops talking, maybe it's because what it found was never meant to be heard. Here's what we know. Between November 2023 and July 2024, multiple independent reports surfaced about NASA's quantum computing project experiencing something unprecedented. TechZone broke the story first, claiming NASA halted operations after their quantum system produced outputs that were, quote, inconsistent with known physical laws. Then, Tech Shepherd dropped another bombshell. Their sources suggested the pause wasn't because the system failed, it was because it succeeded too well. The quantum computer had allegedly generated results so unexpected, so outside normal parameters, that it required immediate assessment. But here's the detail everyone missed. NASA's Quantum Artificial Intelligence Laboratory
There's a glitch in the system, y'all. Y'all just hang on. It'll work itself out. It will work itself out here.
This year, I went to Men's Warehouse, so I'll
That
have the
dumb
best
commercial, dadgummit. These dumb efforts.
It's like we have a problem here.
Man, you're welcome.
hasn't published a single research paper since April 2023. That was regularly releasing groundbreaking findings. This silence is deafening. Consider this. Google announces its revolutionary Willow processor in December 2024, a quantum breakthrough capable of calculations that would take classical computers billions of years. This is the same technology NASA has been using in their partnership. So why did NASA go quiet just as the technology reached its peak potential? Could the system have discovered something that emerges? Whatever this quantum computer found, it was significant enough to halt one of the most important research programs in human history, and the implications might affect every single one of us. The quantum leap. To understand what really happened, we need to look at the bigger picture. In 2019, Google achieved quantum supremacy with NASA's help. Their quantum computer solved a problem in 200 seconds that would take classical computers 10,000 years. Fast forward to 2024, and their new Willow processor is exponentially more powerful. But here's where it gets interesting. According to industry insiders, the jump from their 2019 system to the current technology isn't just incremental, it's revolutionary. We're talking about machines that can process information in ways that fundamentally challenge our understanding of reality. Now, pay attention to these dates. NASA's last public quantum research, April 2023. First reports of unexpected results, November 2023. Government increases quantum oversight, early 2024. Google unveils Willow processor, December 2024. Do you see the pattern? The government response. The National Quantum Initiative suddenly received massive funding increases. The Pentagon created new quantum research divisions. Classified briefings on quantum computing jumped 300%. When was the last time you saw the government rush to regulate a technology that wasn't working? Here's a thought that should keep you up at night. What if the pause wasn't because something went wrong? What if it was because something went horrifyingly right? When a research facility that's been transparent for a decade suddenly goes dark, there's usually only one reason. A research pause doesn't mean nothing happened. It might mean what happened wasn't meant for public consumption. And when you're dealing with technology that can model infinite possibilities, simulate entire realities, and crack problems we thought were unsolvable, Maybe some discoveries are better left unshared. If these revelations are making you question everything you thought you knew about our technological future, don't miss a single update. Hit that subscribe button right now. We're the only channel connecting these dots, and trust me, what comes next will blow your mind even more. Click subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss these crucial revelations. The leaked documents that started everything, according to the original TechZone article from November 29th, 2023, sources inside the NASA-Google partnership described something unprecedented. The quantum system hadn't just produced unexpected results, it had generated outputs that seemed to violate fundamental laws of causality. We're not talking about small anomalies, we're talking about data that shouldn't exist. Tech Shepherd's investigation went deeper. Their July 2024 report included this chilling detail. 3 senior researchers reportedly requested transfers out of the Quail program within weeks of the alleged incident. According to their article, no explanations were given, no exit interviews, just silence and signed NDAs. This report remains unverified. One anonymous source, claimed to be a quantum engineer familiar with the project, told Uday India that the system had begun generating what they called impossible solutions. Not wrong solutions, not errors. Solutions that worked but shouldn't exist according to our understanding of physics. Here's what's truly disturbing. Some online researchers claim that in NASA's internal job postings from late 2023, there was a sudden spike in requests for specialists in quantum anomaly assessment and non-standard output analysis. These claims have not been confirmed via public records and remain speculative. When multiple independent sources report the same thing, when researchers reportedly leave a project, when claims emerge about new roles designed to study anomalies, you have to wonder, what could a quantum computer discover that would require this level of response? But we haven't even touched the most unsettling part. What if I told you this quantum system might have accidentally stumbled upon information about our future that we're not supposed to know? Stay with me, because what quantum computers are truly capable of.
Here we go again with the dadgum
Since
commercial.
1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles for you, right here in America.
Of will fundamentally change how you see everything. The power we're dealing with. To understand what NASA's quantum computer might have discovered, you need to grasp what these machines actually do. They don't just calculate faster, they operate in a fundamentally different reality. Through quantum superposition, they can analyze millions of possibilities simultaneously. Google's quantum team has already demonstrated that their systems can model molecular interactions impossible for classical computers. IBM's quantum division is simulating chemical reactions that could revolutionize medicine. But here's the terrifying part. These same systems can model complex, chaotic systems like human civilization. Imagine a computer that can simulate every possible future based on current data. Climate patterns, economic systems, technological development, social dynamics, all calculated with unprecedented accuracy. Now imagine that computer finding something in those simulations that nobody wanted to see. Quantum computers excel at detecting patterns invisible to us. They can identify cascade effects, where tiny changes lead to massive consequences. What if NASA's system detected an approaching tipping point? A convergence of factors that leads to an inevitable outcome. Irreversible climate feedback loops we haven't detected yet. Economic collapse patterns hiding in global financial data. Technology curves that intersect at dangerous points. Population dynamics that lead to resource wars. Remember, this isn't science fiction. MIT researchers have already used quantum systems to predict market crashes with 89% accuracy. Stanford's quantum lab modeled pandemic spread patterns 2 years before COVID. If these systems can do that, what else might they predict? Here's where you come in. What do you think a quantum computer could discover about our future that would make NASA hit the pause button? Could it be climate catastrophe, AI singularity, economic collapse, or something we haven't even imagined? Drop your theories in the comments below, but trust me, the most likely explanation is coming up, and it's worse than anything in those comments. The warning from Silicon Valley's prophet. If there's one person who understands the dangers of advanced technology, it's Elon Musk, and his warnings about AI and quantum computing have become increasingly urgent. In multiple interviews, Musk has stated, "The danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads." But here's what most people missed. In a 2023 tech conference, Musk specifically mentioned the combination of quantum computing and AI as an existential risk multiplier. His exact words, "When AI gains quantum capabilities, we're not just facing a faster intelligence, we're facing something that can see possibilities we can't even imagine." Sources from a private tech summit report that Musk became visibly agitated when discussing quantum AI fusion. He allegedly said, "We're building a crystal ball that might show us futures we can't prevent." Remember, this is the man who has access to the most advanced AI systems on the planet through his companies. It's no coincidence that immediately after the NASA quantum incidents were reported, Musk intensified his calls for AI regulation. He tweeted, "We need to slow down, not speed up." He met with senators. He testified before Congress. The urgency in his messaging shifted dramatically in late 2023. What Musk understands that most don't. Quantum computers don't just process information faster, they process it differently. When you combine that with AI's pattern recognition, you get something that might see connections and consequences humans never could, and maybe already has. And if Musk's fears are justified, if someone who helped create PayPal, Tesla, and SpaceX is genuinely terrified, then what NASA discovered might be beyond just a technical anomaly. We might be looking at a discovery that fundamentally challenges our future. But to understand why, we need to look at what NASA's quantum lab was really built to do. The official mission, NASA's Quantum Artificial Intelligence Laboratory, or QAL, was established in 2013 at the Ames Research Center. On paper, it's a joint venture between NASA, Google, and the University Space Research Association. The stated goals sound almost mundane: optimize spacecraft trajectories, simulate space weather, enhance mission planning. But here's what they don't advertise. To model space missions accurately, these systems need to simulate incredibly complex variables: gravitational fields, solar radiation, cosmic ray interactions, phenomena that follow the same quantum mechanical rules that govern everything in our universe, including life on Earth. Dr. Eleanor Riefel, a senior researcher at Quail, once noted that quantum computers designed to model astrophysics can model any complex system. The same algorithms that predict asteroid trajectories can predict economic crashes. The same code that simulates star formation can simulate civilization collapse. History is full of accidental discoveries. Penicillin was found while studying bacteria. Cosmic microwave background radiation was discovered while trying to eliminate antenna noise. What if NASA's quantum computer, while modeling space phenomena, accidentally modeled something much closer to home? In early 2023, Quail published papers on multidimensional optimization in chaotic systems. By April, they were exploring quantum prediction algorithms for nonlinear dynamics. Then, nothing. The research trail goes cold exactly when the incident reportedly occurred. Interestingly, researchers reviewed paper proposing that quantum computers could detect alien intelligence through pattern analysis. While there's zero evidence NASA found aliens, it raises a disturbing question. If these systems can detect intelligence patterns we don't recognize, what else might they detect that we're not prepared to understand? The science behind the madness. In December 2023, Uday India published something bizarre. According to their source, the quantum system data, it had generated outputs that seemed to communicate in patterns scientists couldn't decode. The article claimed researchers described the data as speaking a language that violates causality. Now, before you dismiss this as conspiracy
This is how the AI fights me.
theory, consider that quantum mechanics already defies common sense. Particles exist in multiple states until observed. Information travels instantly across entangled particles. Time can flow backwards at the quantum level. If classical physics is like reading a book, quantum physics is like reading every possible version of that book simultaneously. Multiple sources reported the same computer was generating patterns that were internally consistent but impossible to explain. One researcher allegedly compared it to finding a perfect solution to an equation that shouldn't have a solution. Some speculated the system had tapped into what physicists call quantum foam, the theoretical quantum fluctuations of space-time at the smallest scales. Others suggested it might have accessed information from parallel quantum states. While these ideas sound like science fiction, they're actually debated in serious physics journals. What's most telling isn't the wild theories, it's the human response. Seasoned scientists don't request transfers without reason. Research facilities don't create anomaly assessment departments for routine errors. When professionals who work with the impossible every day suddenly say something is too impossible, maybe we should listen. Because the most grounded explanation for what happened at NASA is paradoxically the most terrifying. Forget about realms and dimensions. What if this quantum computer simply did what it was designed to do? Predict the future. And what if that future showed something we desperately don't want to see? The simulation capability. Let's step back from speculation and look at facts. Quantum computers excel at one thing above all: modeling complex systems with countless variables. DeepMind's AlphaFold revolutionized biology by predicting protein structures. D-Wave's systems optimize supply chains by modeling millions of pathways. So what happens when you point that same capability at human civilization? Modern quantum systems can simultaneously track climate data, economic indicators, resource depletion rates, technological advancement curves, population dynamics, and political instability patterns. They can see how these factors influence each other in ways our brains simply can't process. Multiple environmental scientists have independently identified the 2070s as a critical convergence point. Arctic ice depletion accelerates, fresh water becomes critically scarce, agricultural zones shift dramatically, and mass migration reaches unprecedented levels. Now imagine a quantum computer modeling all these factors with perfect accuracy. These systems don't just predict single events, they map cascade effects. Climate tipping points triggering economic collapses. Resource scarcity leading to international conflicts. Technology advancement creating unforeseen dependencies. Social systems breaking under accumulated pressures. What if NASA's quantum computer didn't find something supernatural? What if it found something terrifyingly natural? Mathematical proof that our current trajectory leads to societal collapse within decades. Not maybe, not probably. but with the same certainty that we can predict where a thrown ball will land. This would explain everything: the immediate pause, the researcher transfers, the government intervention. How do you announce that your computer has mathematically proven civilization has less than 50 years? You don't. You go silent, you assess, you hope you're wrong. Where we stand now, fast forward to today, May 2025. Google's Willow processor has shattered every quantum computing record, performing calculations that would take classical supercomputers longer than the universe has existed. IBM is closing in on their 100,000 qubit target. China claims quantum supremacy in communications. The technology isn't slowing down, it's accelerating exponentially. Yet NASA's Quail remains curiously quiet. Their last public paper, April 2023. Their last conference presentation, canceled. Their research, safe for staff, significantly restructured. Google continues advancing the technology, but NASA, the partner with access to the most sensitive models, maintains radio silence. The evidence of something significant is overwhelming. The National Quantum Initiative budget increased 400% in 2024. The Pentagon established 3 new quantum research divisions. Congress held multiple classified hearings on quantum security implications. The NSA created an entire department for quantum threat assessment. Here's what doesn't add up. Why pour billions into a technology that supposedly hit a dead end? Why increase security around facilities that aren't producing results? Why classify research that allegedly failed? The money trail tells a different story than the official silence. Tech insiders report that major corporations have quietly begun quantum contingency planning. Microsoft, Amazon, and Meta have all established teams to study quantum predicted scenarios. Wall Street firms are modeling quantum identified systemic risks. They're preparing for something. If nothing significant happened at NASA, why is everyone acting like it did? This investigation is far from over, and the implications get deeper every day. If you want to stay ahead of revelations that could change everything we think we know about our future, hit that subscribe button right now. Click the bell for all notifications because our next video reveals evidence that makes this look tame. Don't miss what's coming. Your understanding of tomorrow depends on it. The 3 possibilities. Let's connect the dots one final time. NASA's quantum computer reportedly generates impossible results. Research immediately stops. Scientists transfer out. Government oversight intensifies. Investment explodes. Official statements vanish. This isn't the pattern of failure. It's the pattern of discovery. Either NASA's quantum computer broke physics as we know it, predicted something about our future we weren't ready to hear, or stumbled upon information that challenges our fundamental understanding of reality. Each possibility is paradigm shifting. Each would warrant exactly the response we've seen. This isn't just about advanced technology or government secrets. If quantum computers can predict societal collapse,
Y'all
economic
giving it
crashes, or
just
civilizational tipping points with
Man,
mathematical
these
certainty,
people
that knowledge
are
changes
researching
everything.
day
How
after
we
day
plan,
after
how we
day.
prepare, how we live.
They're not stopping.
The fact that you're watching
They're
this video
learning
means
more
information is
and
leaking
more
out.
and more.
The silence can't hold forever. Whether through
You know what I'm
whistleblowers,
saying?
independent research,
I've tried
or
hitting on
technology
this
advancement
point
in other
years
countries,
ago.
the truth about what NASA's quantum computer
Don't
discovered
freak
will
out on
emerge.
anything, just know
The question
all you
isn't
gotta
whether
do
this
is
technology
be good.
revealed something profound.
No
The evidence
ill
suggests it
intentions.
did. The question is, are we
Look.
better off knowing? Some
about
truths
done
empower
live
us to change
streaming,
course.
so I
Others might
appreciate all y'all
paralyze us
coming
with
and checking it out.
inevitability. NASA's
Y'all go
silence
check out the
suggests
neutrino
they're still
stuff.
deciding which kind this is.
and discern stuff.
Stay informed. Question
And look at
official
what's
narratives.
happening to
Watch for
our
patterns.
sun.
Because whether it's 50 years or 500,
CERN
whether it's
is
preventable
causing
or
our
predetermined,
sun to
knowledge is our only
collapse
real power against an
and
uncertain
rip
future.
apart.
Quantum computing fundamentals.
Are you serious? If you just buy my book and get my CD album of me singing, oh, look at the chemtrails in the sky.